just disgusting, is the only way I can describe it. It's absolutely sick, the amount of money that's being spent on producing weapons and things like this. So I'm just going to read the facts, and yeah, here we go. Between 2000 and 2008, including supplemental war spending, US military spending increased from $378 billion to $710 billion, an 83% increase. In 2007, world military expenditure reached $1.4 trillion. In 2007, the USA's military spending accounted for 45% of the world total, followed by UK, China, France, and Japan. In 2007, the 15 countries with the highest military spending account for 83% of the total. Between 2001 and 2007, US military expenditure has increased by 59% in real terms, principally because of spending on military operations in Afghanistan and Iraq due to increases in the base defence budget. Global military spending increased 45% between 1998 and 2007. In 2007, the United Nations and all its agencies funds spent $24.9 billion, or about $4 for each of the world's inhabitants. In 2007, the UN's budget was 1.86% of the world's military expenditure. In 2008, world military expenditure reached $1.5 trillion. In 2008, US military spending was $711 billion, 48.28% of the global total, followed by China with 8.28%, Russia with 4.75%, and the UK with 3.76%. In 2008, the combined military spending of the second through eighth largest military spenders, China, Russia, the UK, France, Japan, Germany, and Italy, was $300.2 million less than the military spending of the first largest military spender, the United States. In 2008, the US military spending was more than the next 46 highest spending countries in the world combined. In 2008, US military spending was 5.8 times more than China, 10.2 times more than Russia, and 98.6 more times than Iran. In 2008, US military spending is almost 55 times the spending on the 6 states of Cuba, Iran, Libya, North Korea, Sudan, and Syria, whose spending amounts to around $13 billion. In 2008, the United States and its strongest allies, the NATO countries, Japan, South Korea, and Australia, spent $1.1 trillion on their militaries combined, representing 72% of the world's total. In 2009, the US military base budget was $515.4 billion in 2009, plus $135.8 billion in emergency and discretionary spending for a total of $651.2 billion. In 2006, including all military-related expenditures outside of the Department of Defense, the United States spent $934 billion on its military in 2006. In 2007, one day of spending of the US Pentagon, $1.6 billion, would equal funds enough to ensure anti-malarial bed net protection for every sleeping site in Africa for 5 years, which is 300 million bed nets of $5 each. In 2007, the United States spent $572 billion on its military, $11 billion on international security, $14 billion on development and humanitarian aid, and $11 billion for diplomatic functions. In 2009, the United States spent $710 US aid and $5.2 billion in development aid to Africa. Military expenditure comprised approximately 2.4% of global gross domestic product in 2008. The combined arms sales of the top 100 arms producing companies reached $347 billion, an increase of 11% in nominal terms and 5% in real terms over 2006. Between 2002 and 2007, the value of the top 100 arms sales has increased by 37% in real terms. 44 US companies accounted for 61% of the top 100 arms sales in 2007, while 32 West European companies accounted for 31% of the sales. The estimated financial value of the international arms trades in 2007 was $51.1 billion. According to national data, the USA was the largest arms exporter in 2007, with exports worth $12.8 billion. Russia was in second place with $7.4 billion. France was in third place with $6.2 billion, Israel fourth with $4.4 billion, and the UK was fifth with $4.1 billion. And some additional facts on global armed conflicts and arms trade. In 2008, 16 major armed conflicts were active in 15 locations around the world, 2 more than in 2007. In 2008, as in 2007, 16 multilateral peace operations were conducted. A record 187,586 personnel were deployed, an 11% increase over 2007. Of these, 166,146 people were military and 21,440 civilian, including police. The International Security Assistance Force, ISAF, in Afghanistan continued to be the largest peace operation, with 51,356 troops, an increase of around 9,600 over 2007 figure. MONUC in the Democratic Republic of the Congo and UNAMID in Darfur, Sudan were the second and third largest missions. In January 2009, 8 states possessed a total of more than 23,300 nuclear weapons. There were 27 mandatory multilateral arms embargoes in force in 2008, directed at a total of 15 targets. 12 of the embargoes were imposed by the United Nations and 15 by the European Union. And I did find something the other day about what things can buy you if you completely forgetting everything. What things can buy you if we weren't to spend all the money on military aid and things like that. But I can't remember it. So right now I'm just going to quickly log in to Facebook and where's the one? There's a website which is called sharetheworldsresources.com, and it tells you, I think this is the website where it's got facts about the spending that's going on. But it's going to take me just a minute to find it, so if you can be patient, then I will tell you all in a minute. This might be it. I might have found it. Wow, there's loads. It's not quite what I was looking for. But if you're interested in this, I definitely recommend you go on stwr.org.org, or just type in Share the World's Resources into Google and it will find it for you. I just really want to find what this was because it was about excuse me, it was about, the cost of weapons versus what that could buy if it wasn't spent on weapons. So, like, the cost of a Kalashnikov could pay for X amount of meals for children in Africa and stuff like that, and it was just really, like, it was just shocking. It was really shocking, and I wish I could find it right now. I can't find it right now, but I really want to because I want you to know, because I know. The cost of military equipment compared to, I don't think this is going to work. No, this isn't it. Okay, I'm not going to keep looking for it because I'm sure this is not making good viewing, but I'll look for it and then do another video, which will be a short one. But anyway, thank you for watching.